Hello everyone, Pallytub here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Ragnaros the Fire Lord has landed in the Nexus. What's our estimated queue time for this? 552 seconds. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and hit that, and then we'll worry about my intro now that we're in queue. He was the character that I enjoyed the most at BlizzCon. It was only him and Varian Rin, so it's not like there was a lot to choose from, but Ragnaros was really, really fun. We did a theory crafting video for him already. I'll probably link that at the end of the video if you want to check that out if you haven't seen it. But I'm going to be using the meatball build today. We're going to be doing damage from long range, hopefully out-sieging the enemy team, and I'm hoping we can get a pretty good game in on his release day, because I have already dedicated several hours to playing this character over the course of my time at BlizzCon and on the PTR, so I should be okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after 16 minutes waiting in the queue, we find ourselves on the Infernal Shrines, the friendly team. What the hecka? Illidan, Jaina, Ragnaros, and Zarya. The enemy team, Varian Rin, Ragnaros, Nazebo, Chromie, and motherfucking the Lord of Terror, Diablo, who just got buffed and may actually be the Lord of Terror yet again. We are gonna go for the meatball build today. Shifting Meteor at level 1 is a quest talent that we have to build up with our W ability. The more heroes we hit with this, the higher the quest meter ticks up to 50, and then we can redirect the meatball towards enemy team opponents at our leisure. So basically when they engage pretty hard, like, they're not engaging. Maybe right here. No, it was pretty bad. Anyway, we're just gonna hit with a meatball every now and then. No big deal. No pressure. I'm gonna soak XP though, because that's the right thing to do, team. That doesn't mean we can't get some free meatball stacks off of this Nazebo first. Run, Nazebo! He didn't run. Our Q ability is Sulfurous Smash. No, Empower Sulfurous. Sulfurous Smash is a talent. This simply resets our auto attack timer and allows us to throw our giant hammer on the ground. Our E ability, which I'm not doing the E build today, sorry to tell you, is on a it's actually our longest cooldown at 12 seconds. And with that, we get a slight movement speed increase and a little bit of AoE damage around our character. Alright. Bye, Nazebo. See you later. Probably don't walk up and trade with the melee assassin as a range specialist, okay? Hold on, let's push this wave out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go all the way back. Because, oh fuck! I'm gonna go all the way back because I'm not really missing out on XP other than those 3 minions, so I can afford a minute of time to myself, right? Or at least that's the plan, I don't know. We are going to go for Fire Ward, which whenever we hit someone with our W, we're going to get a little bit of spell block. As you can imagine, probably pretty good versus a team that has a Nazebo and a Chromie. Nazebo just got buffed, Chromie just got buffed, Ragnaros just got added, Diablo just got buffed. The enemy team's running nothing but new characters, except for Varian Rin. He's in there for some reason. There we go, that was some good meatballs. That was a good meatball. We are up to 12 stacks out of 50 already, so it shouldn't be that hard to complete the remainder of our quest. I mean, right? Let's drop this on Varian. Boom, beautiful. As he was chasing after Illidan in a straight line, we can drop the meatball right on top of him, and it'll just chase after him until his inevitable end. We are massively far ahead on this objective. Let's go ahead and keep using my E, keep using my Q. Clear this stuff out pretty quick. Here, we'll drop the meatball on these guys to help out Jaina. And here we go. 39, 40 little monsters in the box for the Punisher. That's going to push middle lane. We are going to go back to pushing top, especially versus this Nazebo, because he likes to stand in my shit. And I like that about Nazebo. Now, we haven't talked about the coolest thing about Ragnaros yet. We haven't talked about it. And I feel like we have to. He's going to the sippy? Then he's just gonna turn around, right? Come back. Thank you. Oh yeah, those stacks. We're at 25 out of 50. The best thing about Ragnaros is he can take over a friendly tower or a tower of the, or fort or keep, excuse me. You can take over a fort or keep that either belongs to your team or that you have killed from the enemy team already. Which means he's basically really good at denying pushes. He's really, really good at that. These spiders do a lot of damage now, huh? Do they get stuck on walls? I wonder if I should take over this tower as he's pushing up. We do have a 2-level lead on the enemy team. Uh-oh. Let me out! It is worth mentioning that our Q ability is going to heal us. So we do have a little bit of sustain in the lane as long as we're using our Q all the time. Yeah, don't taunt me. Don't taunt me. Zimbo? Zimbo, don't do it! Oh, I want to hit him. Oh, I just want to hit him. Zimbo? oh God. Oh no. Okay, we need to heal off the lane. Beautiful. We're doing fine. That's what you get for taunting me, Nazimbo. Chromie's in the middle lane. Let's push this into the tower and now we'll leave. Okay, we're chilling. At level 7, we did pick up the Molten Power. Each enemy hit by Living Meteor increases the damage of the next Living Meteor by 15%. That's going to cap out at 75%. I just did math in my head, even though I didn't have to. Could have read the tooltip. That means that you're kind of incentivized to continuously land these really powerful meatballs on the enemy team, trying to deal as much damage with those as humanly possible in order to get the most out of them. Beautiful gank from Jaina. We're going to take down that Nazebo yet again. No problem. Poor guy. He's just trying to farm his lane. Now, where'd that Chromie go, though, for real? So you can see next to my face, or actually next to my chair, I need to move this way. We have a stack of 1. You can track how many people you've hit with your previous meteor by that stack number. That's how it works. We are going to go for Lava Wave, and I think I'm just going to put that up in the... I don't know, maybe we hold on to it to push with the Punisher, actually. We'll do that. We'll hang on to it, and we'll let that push with the Punisher. Now, Ragnaros just took over their bottom fort, and he can hit me from there, so we're going to kind of reposition over on this side. I think he took it over to kind of defend against this. That's definitely what it looks like. But if he wanted to contest this objective, you can see on the mini-map we're actually in his range if we're on the left side of that. Now, luckily, he took that over before the objective was actually ready, so honestly, he's not going to get too much value out of that. We just want to put the lava wave down right now and have it pushing towards the enemy team as we are moving through. I don't think this strategy will work for very long because it's very clear that I'm using my heroic ability. It gets announced to the entirety of the enemy team and most people will move out of it. But then there's people like Ragnaros on the enemy team who didn't quite get the memo and took a lot of damage because of it. Again, I don't think that will be a common thing that happens. Now, we can give our E ability to Zarya here and give her a little bit of a move speed boost. If we wanted to take over this keep here, I think that would be fine. We're probably in range of characters like Diablo as they come back in here. We're just a little out, actually. I can poke at him a little bit, but we can't do much more than that. Can't really put my E ability underneath them. Now, when we take over buildings like this, we get a whole new set of skills. Our Q ability becomes a very wide frontal cone AoE that will stun opponents that are caught in it. Our W ability is 3 meteors dropped in a line. So as someone is running away from you, you can drop that on top of them and deal some very consistent, very meaningful damage. And then our E ability turns into basically like a time bomb on the ground that you can use against your adversaries. Hi, Dezimbo! Run through there! Thank you! I don't think that ult was necessary at all, but you know what? Zarya was like, we need this. This is what needs to happen. Enki has left the game. What the heck? We were doing so well! Here, have a movement speed increase. Here, have a meatball. I can actually redirect that meatball now if we choose to do so. Barry and Ren making me vulnerable here, trying to deal some damage to me. Let's put the lava wave up top. And see if we can kite him into it. Well, we kind of did. Hey! It worked worked out. Now, the lava wave, when it kills minions, we get XP for that. So we should be, yeah, by far, #1 on XP contribution. As long as we continue to use that lava wave over and over. You can use it as a sieging tool. You can use it as a team fighting tool if you're fighting in the lane. But again, I don't think that the lava wave will be an effective means for killing people in the long run. Because Ragnaros yells, he blah, 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 fire's coming, and then like there's a very clear fire wave on the mini map next time I use it. If you didn't see it already, just pay attention to the mini map next time I use my heroic ability. You can see very, very clearly that there is a fire wave approaching, and the enemy team can see this as well. So I think the team fighting validity of that ability is going to be a little short-lived. Because once people know to just get out of the fucking lane, it won't be as big of a deal. But as of right now, man, it's pretty damn effective. We do have an XP lead on the enemy team. We have that talent advantage as of right now, but unfortunately, I'm really the only one here doing this objective. So what we're going to do is we're going to take over our building here. And we're going to be in range of half of this objective. And we'll just try to siege it this way. Because why not? This is pretty safe. There's actually no way we could die here. Now, how this mode works is we give a tower a new health bar, and that health bar deteriorates over time. So we can't do this forever. Definitely can't do that forever. It's about 18 seconds, I think, which can be changed with talents, I believe. But the idea is that it's just a very, very, very good cooldown that you can use to stop minion waves from pushing in. Or you can use to just deal a ton of damage on an objective like we just saw. We're going to pick up a kill on Diablo there with that meatball. The enemy team does grab the objective. I think I'm going to lava wave the bottom lane because it has a decent minion pile up down there. We want this guy to jump over the wall. Zarya's on top of that. Fantastic. Now, unfortunately, I already used my ability, Molten Core, to take over that building, so we can't do it again. But Zarya and myself should be able to kill this with the help of 4 towers, no problem. Let's try not to get rooted and comboed by that Chromie. That doesn't sound fun. And you can see the bottom lane is completely pushed. We're pushing all the way up to their keep right now, and they don't really even notice. And we did that without having to go down there. We collected a ton of XP in the process, and it's just really fucking solid. Really, really fucking solid. We're gonna pick up the Meteor Bomb. This is going to make our meatball explode at the end of its path. So we can do some cool things like trying to snipe Diablo with redirects of our meteor and things like that. We need to heal off of this lane here. And we might be able to re-engage. They're taking this, right? Oh, Nazimo! Oh! Oh, that was good! I didn't know he was there. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Poor little Nazimo! Poor little Nazimo, he didn't know. So while they're on this point, we're gonna become the tower again. We're gonna become the keep, and we're just gonna bomb the fuck out of these guys for trying to take our camp. Get out! Leave! The team should have vision of this, and they could come in and contest as well. Obviously, they're not quite doing that, but definitely could have. Illidan jumping in now. There we go, free Ragnaros kill. We have another lava wave. I'm going to put it up top because we already have a mercenary camp pushing up there. And that lava wave, again, is going to run through the lane and kill every single minion that the enemy team has in it. So basically allowing this mercenary camp to get significantly more value, because rather than pushing through the whole lane, it's going to bypass everything and go straight to the tier 2 defenses. In a perfect world, if Chromie doesn't just completely blow it up. We're going to go back and get health before this objective starts and make our way back in. We already have numbers advantage here, massive numbers advantage. 3 members of the enemy team down as opposed to just our Illidan. Chromie's defending up top, which of course Chromie is not a fantastic siege character, so we should be able to get this objective no problem. We have 54 seconds left on the cooldown for our lava wave. At level 20, we can actually get a second lava wave that we can fire out at enemies. Let's go ahead, redirect that meatball back onto Diablo, have that explode for some increased damage. We can give to Heka our E. There we go. There we go. Oh, the enemy! The enemy Ragnaros using his Molten Core against us now. Let's just keep moving. I learned it from watching you. All right. We're doing well, team. We're doing real well. 13 seconds on that lava wave. I'm definitely going to put the lava wave in here with the Punisher. Actually, we might put it up in the opposite lane. I don't know. I don't know what I want. Here, Deheka, run faster. So basically, our E ability we can either give to allies or to ourselves. And it's going to give a small movement speed increase and also do a very small amount of AoE damage. Yeah, let's push middle with this. We could probably get that fort there. Oh, stop. I hit him with the meatball a little bit. Not too much. I can't really move in right now. I want to. This Punisher walks straight to the middle, and it's just he's hero brawling right now. No, Diablo, get back. Okay, we can blow that up on Diablo. We got the fort. The Punisher is still in there. Still just going to town on people. I feel like I'm kind of overextended right now, though. We can redirect that. We need to mount and run, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Not good. Yeah, just threw my life away. I even said I feel like I'm overextended right now. Yeah, that was real dumb. That Punisher was fucking weird. So they obviously made a jump over here. It killed the sippy cup. It killed the tower. And then just kept bouncing back and forth between all this shit. So they did a good job of just completely wasting its time. Now, when we res, we will be able to have 2 charges of the lava wave. That's one of our options at level 20. We could go for a heroic difficulty as well. Submerge seems okay. Submerge is on a 90-second cooldown. It's going to allow us to heal for 1,200 health, basically 1,300 health at level 20, which is not a super high amount or anything. I mean, it's decent. It's okay. But it's not like it's a life-changing amount. It's a little bit of a heal and a stasis if we need it. I would think of it more for its immunity than anything else. So just kind of a glorified ice block. Might be good versus Chromie. Probably would be good versus Chromie. But we're not going to take it. And that's probably going to come back to haunt me. The enemy, Ragnaros, did not go for the lava wave, and he's going for a Q build, so you get to see some pretty drastically different setups here. Let's just put this meatball right on Diablo and friends. Zone it back in, try to deal bonus damage. I could have put my E on Illidan there, and that would have been pretty good. Let's move up here and try to get this little guy out of the way. Roll the ball on him, then roll it back. Beautiful. I think... Whoa! Whoa there, little Nazebo! Little overzealous! Only our Illidan is dead. They're missing a Nazebo. We're going to push the other lanes while we are in here. So there's one lava wave. Here's another lava wave in the middle lane. So that's 2 lanes pushed to the tier 2 defenses without even having to leave this lane. And I'm gonna go start the objective. Look at that, that's beautiful. We're gonna get uncontested siege damage while the enemy team is distracted here. Okay, all right, Zarya, we could do this. We got Chromie for 500 damage. I'm gonna jump on this and see if I can siege them. Now, it is worth mentioning the top objective is really far away, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I can just poke at him a little bit here. Varian's coming into range! Oh, Varian, you're playing a dangerous fucking game, buddy! Ragnaros, you're playing a dangerous fucking game! Look at that damage. Look at that damage! Okay, we have to go back up there ourselves. We'll give the run fast to Zarya, apparently. I didn't mean to give it to her, but we did. Meanwhile, the lanes are doing well. None of our defenses are even close to dying. We have another lava wave in just a few seconds. Zarya looks like she's trying to trade with the Diablo and a Chromie. Probably not a great idea on her part. Let's give her some movement speed. Let's drop a meatball. Hi. Oh, bye. We scared him. That's all we needed to do, right? There, have Oh, fuck, I'll get him. Hold on. Hold on. Let's lava wave bottom lane because it has a... No, let's put it middle. We might get a Diablo kill. That's funny. That's funnier. Will he move? Will the Lord of Terror get out of the middle lane? It looks like he did. Looks like he did. Really, one of my favorite strategies is just to start a fight and then send that in as the fight's starting, because everyone, you know, it's like sensory overload at that point, right? They're already distracted by the fight going on around them. Maybe they won't notice this giant ball of fucking fire coming towards them. And generally speaking, that works pretty good. Now, it's worth mentioning that the Molten Core does less siege damage. So you're actually not getting a ton of value with the Molten Core versus buildings. You're okay versus objective things like monsters, but if you tried to, like, if I tried to take over their fort in this lane and try to shoot these buildings down, we wouldn't get very much value out of that at all. Unfortunately, the Immortal not going very far. Dahaka forced to... Oh, he's trading. Okay. I mean, that's not the smartest thing, I would say, but, you know, you do you, Dahaka. We're a little overextended now, so we need to leave. We have a lava wave for the bottom lane. We're going to clean that up. And just look at this XP contribution, 24,000. Here it comes onto the minion wave. Brrr. Got all those. Got all those. We're at 25,000 now. It's just going to keep going. Friendly team fighting over something. I don't really know what. You have really no clue what they were fighting over. Hi, Varian. Hey, buddy. You want to come in here? Varian, you want to come in here? I'll let you. I'll let you do it, Varian. Come on. All right, you activated my trap card. I am now the tower, Varian Wren. Where will you run? Okay, he'll run that way. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's just fun, you know? It's fun to get in a building and start fucking yelling. There's just something really enjoyable about that. Just something primal about that. I'm your building now, Varian Wren. What will you do? What the heck? Up there taking a mercenary camp. We do have another charge of our lava wave ready to go if we wanted to keep up the lane pressure. I think I'm going to save it for when we're pushing with this objective. I have full confidence that we're going to get it. And even though we have this siege utility, look at our hero damage. Look at our siege damage. Look at our XP contribution. Look at our killing blows. Like, we are helping out our team in a massive amount of ways just from doing this build. That's really all it comes down to. This build is just so effective. So damn effective. And it's a lot safer than the, you know, walk in and just melee stuff kind of build. Thank you! Which is what the enemy team's Ragnaros is using. I think I'm gonna save this tower. I want to go back in, but I gotta be really careful how I do it. We're just gonna poke long range with our meatballs. Of course, I don't have a shield on that. Looks like Illidan cleaned up just fine. And we can start to heal off of these guys slowly but surely. I'm trying really hard not to overcommit to this. We'll give him our E. Just in case he... Oh. Chromie's trying to get kills, man. Okay, so I shouldn't have said I have every confidence we're gonna get this, because that just basically sealed the fact that we're not gonna get it, unfortunately. Now, it is worth mentioning that the lava wave does not kill mercenary camps, but it does kill the minions around mercenary camps. So usually the mercenary camp is significantly easier to kill. The enemy team is pushing in middle now. This is a perfect time to try to bait them into a lava wave. As Jaina fucks up the jump, which is the #1 thing that tilts me in this game, we are going to start the lava wave because we'll assume that they're distracted. Well, now they're missing a ton of health. What are they going to do? Well, they pretty much have to run, right? Bye, Grovey! Bye, Grovey! Oh, she still fucking got away. All right, we'll go ahead and start to wail into this guy a little bit. I think the enemy, the enemy Ragnaros is trying to siege me down, so we have to back up just a little bit. Dude, Deheka keeps, like, going in. He's here to go in. He has one job. Beautiful. Here goes Zarya. Run faster. You do you, baby girl. You do you. I have... Oh, no. Fuck. You know what would have saved me there is that immunity where I could go into the underground and start to heal. Group. We were grouped. We were all middle. Group, guys. We were all middle. Now, should we have been pushing out against the enemy team when it's a 3v5? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Absolutely not. There's a difference between that and grouping up, though. So it looks like we're going to lose this game unless Illidan and Jaina can do a monumentous defense. But this is Ragnaros, the Fire Lord, on day 1, and he's pretty fucking good. Again, if you want to go ahead and take a look at the talents, I'll show those in just a moment. I do recommend this build over all of the others. Hey, look at me, I'm the MVP. I think this is going to be really fucking common. Just because this is the kind of build that does everything, I think you're going to be really incentivized a lot by the MVP system. You know, if you're into that. I'm not really into that. 81 degrees in my room, fucking AC. So the talents we used in today's video: Shifting Meteor, Fire Ward, Molten Power, Lava Wave, Resilient Flame. This is very good versus fuck's sake. Why is Skype always off of D and fuck? I have to take it off my phone. That has to be what it is. It's my phone. Hi, Kagiri. Fucking always really good versus Varian Ren, because what does every single fucking Varian take? They take the stun at level 4 and they're always going to be stunning you. So you get damage mitigation from that. Also keep in mind that when Varian Ren charges in with the Colossus Smash, which this one did, the new system in place means that we are going to take 25% damage. 25% less damage rather than 50% less damage, because he is making us vulnerable. But still, pretty good for any Varian Ren or any team that has a lot of stuns like this one did. Then we have Meteor Bomb, which is what we were using to kind of deal that bonus damage at the end. And then I went for the additional wave of Lava Surge. Even though I advised against it, I think the stasis would have saved me over and over. But just look at this fucking contribution. Just look at that contribution. This build is so insanely impactful. 31,000 XP without ever split pushing. I was the reason we stayed competitive in that game. I was the reason we were even on levels. That's important. That's fucking important. To quote a legendary Tychus player, XP don't mean dick. But it does. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Ragnaros is really, really fun. I definitely encourage you to check him out. I'll show off some other builds for him here in the near future. I also want to be taking a look at Dehaka and Diablo and some other characters that were changed in this last patch, because there's some very interesting ones. But that's it for me today. I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye.